Hi, Roman. You got a mic?
Yes.
Is this your phone?
No, that's your phone.
This is not my phone. I know my phone, and this is not it.
Try 000.
Try 00. Phil? Phil? There we go. I think it's his phone. So I just got done teaching, so I'm fried. So it's all up to you on this. I got nothing.
I think, okay,
Yes.
people can hear me. All right.
So let's go ahead and let's start it off. Everybody want to say welcome to Wild West Hacking Fest 2022.
Hello. Okay, awesome. Who here did the pre-con CTF? Raise your hand.
All right.
Cool. There's a lot of light in my eyes. Sweet. Okay, who got all 4 of the challenges?
Woohoo, we got some people that did it.
Sweet.
Awesome.
Awesome.
I like doing this as like an appetizer for the conference, so like a warm up
Yeah,
for getting rolling. So
Okay.
what is this? Is this the?
that's for the other CTF.
That's
okay.
for the other CTF that's going on. By the way, where's Roman? Is he around over here?
He's around.
Can we get a round of applause for Roman and the Meta CTF team for doing this so many years? They do a fantastic job, and they always seem to just do better every single year. So we appreciate that.
Yeah. All
So
right.
we are going to be up on the screen.
Yeah, they're gonna share my screen
Okay,
so that I
they're
can
gonna
do
share
the
your screen.
walkthrough. Okay, so I'll introduce myself. Hello, my name is Serena, but some people might know me as She Networks or not She Networks on Twitter.
You're both of them?
Yeah, shockingly, I am actually both. So I am not great at speaking in front of an audience, which is, you would think it seems shocking, but I don't see people when I post things online. So having actual eyeballs on me is a little nerve-wracking.
We should make her feel at home. We need trolls
Yeah.
right up front.
Yeah, if someone can just yell at me while I
And
do
they
this.
be like, I can't believe you mistyped that command.
Yeah.
It's so new.
Yes.
So.
I'm going to be going over some of the challenges as a part of the pre-con CTF. The 4th challenge, which I'm sure a lot of people are the most interested in, when I was doing middleman, every time I ran it, it crashed my VM. And I was trying to troubleshoot it all day, and I did not get it fixed. So if we can't do it today on stage, I will put that on YouTube so that you
So
can.
it wasn't working today, so you're like, I'm just going to do it in front of 300 people?
Yeah.
And you have fear of public speaking?
Well, yeah.
For the life of me, I can't see why.
You know, when I fail, I love to fail very publicly so that everyone can point and laugh. Anyway, so let's get started. You can see my screen up here. The first question that we're going to do, first challenge, is corruption. So it says, oh no, I tried downloading a picture for my upcoming conference talk, but it won't open. Can you see if you can fix it and open it? You can download it from here with a link to the corrupted PNG. Obviously, when you click that.
Why does it seem like a fish?
It could be.
Click this PNG.
Yeah.
I don't know. So
the thing that I'm going to do is copy the link, and then in my white terminal here that John makes me have, I'm going to actually try and download that directly. So I just use wget to get the corrupted PNG. The first thing that I like to do when there's some type of PNG file in a challenge is I use EXIF tools. I use EXIF tools a lot. And we're just going to use it on this corrupted, oh gosh, EXIF tool. So this is the first thing that I use. I use EXIF tool and then just do the PNG. And it'll give us some information about that PNG, which turns out it's not actually a PNG. The file extension is PDF, which is a quick fix. What we can do to fix that is just go, I can move the corrupted.png and then move it and make it a
No, it's a corrupted PDF.
Now it's a corrupted PDF. Awesome. So from the corrupted PDF, I will just check in my files here to open folder, and then we will find other things that I have in here. Corrupted PDF. And we can actually see here, and after we change the extension to PDF, we get the flag in this image. So that is the first challenge.
And I think that EXIF tool, and I think a lot of people also, could you do me a favor? Can you go back to the command line? Do file and then the corrupted PNG and see what it says it is as well.
Oh wait, I moved
PNG's
it.
gone. Yeah.
But I can get it again.
But you can do it against the PDF because it would be the same results for either one.
Interesting. Okay. So you just said file.
Just file and then the name of it. There you go.
Oh, that's
There we
another way
go.
to do it. See, I use EXIF tools a lot on like Hack the Box and Try Hack Me.
Well, it gives you a lot more information, right?
It does.
Yeah.
Yeah, it gives a
Yeah.
lot more information.
Yep.
So.
And I think that that's interesting from like a security and a pen testing perspective. Like, go for the quick, easy things. I think if you're going to play the CTF, which you should, I think people tend to make it a lot harder than it should be.
Yeah.
Right? They just, well, I'm going to open up a hex editor and dig in. It's like, oh, well, you made a poor life decision.
There's definitely many times during these challenges that I probably took the harder way, and when I really just didn't need to do all the fancy
I like just
stuff.
letting it go. It's like, yeah, it works out.
It works. You get to the same place as long as you get the flag, So that is the first one. The next one is going to be legit password generator. So we found a useful website that generates random passwords.
Oh God.
Of course.
Once again, it sounds and it looks just like a fish.
Yeah.
Like, come to this website to generate your password. But before you do, check your current password.
Yeah. So this one says something seems off, though, of course, about the information it's asking for. Could the owner of the website be up to something nefarious? Maybe there's a way to see what other websites they manage. Check it out. So, of course, all of these challenges have clues in the description of like, hey, maybe you should check this verse. So maybe there's another way to see what other websites they manage. So let's click this link that says useful website. We can type in random things here. Is your username on that site too?
Seriously, if any of you use this in a spear phishing campaign, like we did this exact same thing, please enter your user ID and password and we will gauge its strength.
Yeah, so here it like gives us
now it's your secure password.
That's my new secure password. So the one thing, you can do a lot of different things for this challenge. What I ended up doing was checking the secure connection. I wanted to view the certificate. And when you view the certificate, you can see this common name that it has here. So they are sharing. So let's copy that and control paste. And if it wants to load,
Potential paradise.
Yeah, so it's just like storing things in here, and then the flag is at the bottom.
There you go. By the way, the credential paradise thing, we're planning on doing karaoke where you have to replace the lyrics of a song with something security related. So like this one, you could do Coolio, been spending most our life living in a credential paradise. There we go. So they were not amused by that. See, I'm helping you out with your public speaking by being, an ass. And God, she has to put up with him? Jeez.
All right.
As Erica's over there like, I know.
Okay.
So now we're getting to the one that was the pain in the butt, right? That was causing your VM.
Not yet. I don't think we're gonna. I think I have to do that one on YouTube probably.
Well, we could just do the 3 for right now.
Yeah.
I think that's fine.
Yeah. I didn't even know they're actually. So just in case you all didn't know, like I didn't until 5 minutes ago, there is a actual CTF during the con that you can do. That's at metactf.com/join/WildWest22. And then I'm also gonna see who was the winner of this pre-con CTF. And if you did win, you can go to the Meta CTF booth and I think get a t-shirt. So
is it one of these cool ones with the flux capacitor on the back?
I don't know.
I hope so. 'Cause that'd be a cool shirt.
All right, so this is the third challenge. You forgot the password to access your online account at a local bank, but you need to transfer some money ASAP. And their support isn't responding.
Once again, it sounds like a fish. Again, Transfer this money immediately.
Well, it gets worse because then it says anyway you can access this without a password.
Oh no.
So we will go ahead and click the link again to this bank. It is a Deadwood Credit Union online banking. You can see it has a login area where it says member ID 5 digits and then a password. So of course, like the first thing that I did was just see
Apostrophe or 1 = 1 semicolon dash dash.
yeah, and you know,
Oh, well, that helps.
this brings up this, I forget what exactly it's called.
Now, is it actually getting us the sequel back in the error page?
No. So this is like I think. Anyway, so I had to Google it because I had not run into this problem before about what those tracebacks were. Then it said that it is a common problem with this specific thing. And then if you type /console, it'll take you to a console page.
Wait, go back. So,
Okay.
because I haven't seen that either.
All right.
So what did you actually Google on this to actually have it come up with?
I think I just
Oh, here we go. Oh, that's a
highlighted.
WYSIWYG.
Yeah.
Debugger caught an exception here, WYSIWYG.
Mhm.
So you literally just took that, Googled the error message,
Yeah.
and then it's like, hey, if you want to get full console access, just do /console.
Yep.
That's really helpful.
Yeah, that's really what I do in all of these is I just Google error
Oh, look.
messages.
And it gives you some examples down below.
Yeah.
Dump shows all the variables, and then you can dump the variables for a specific object.
Yeah, and then it says you can execute arbitrary Python code. And I was like, that sounds like what I want to do here.
Somewhere pen testers that are doing like a web app part of a pen test are weeping. They're like, I could do Python on the web server. Thank you, God.
And then more Googling ensued. And so basically, I think there's a couple different ways that you can get the flag. Now I'm going to try and remember live in front of all you. So I'm sure that's going to go great for me.
Import anti-gravity.
Then we're going to do .p open. And we're going to give it a command. So just like cat flag.txt and .read. Oh no, okay, let's see where I messed up. Oh, okay, hold on.
Yeah, I
think-
absolutely love it.
That's it? No. See, of course I knew this would happen. Import, let's see here.
Where's Joff?
Yeah, who knows Python?
Yeah, he's the Python person.
P open. I wonder if I just do cat flag. I think it's .read. Okay, there we go.
Because it was in the same directory
Yeah.
as the web server, and you were going from the root directory. Okay.
So there we go. And that's how we were able to get that. So you could execute Python and get the flag that way.
Very cool. Now, are these challenges retired and nerfed now, or?
I think that they are still, there was a, okay, so the Flash CTF's over, but the challenges will remain up for a bit.
Okay, cool. So if you all want to play around with these challenges, you can. And this is something that we've been doing. What do we do it twice a month now?
We do it frequently. I don't know.
Maybe we should dial it back to once a month. So with Meta CTF, we're constantly retiring cyber range challenges and using them as walkthroughs so people can get exposure and experience to what a cyber range challenge actually looks like. And the main goal of doing that is, what we're trying to do is get away from the idea of evaluating people's value in computer security from a multiple choice test to actually looking at how people do in cyber ranges like Meta CTF or Try Hack Me or Hack the Box, and trying to get that on par so you can put it right at the top of your resume that actually demonstrates your ability to actually encounter and work through problems. So if you're afraid of cyber ranges and you don't know how the challenges work, this is just a nice, easy way for people to get exposure to them and actually work through some of the cool challenges that are out there that Roman and his team are putting together. And they're small, like this one was 4 challenges. And the 4th one, I think it was a DDoS your VM challenge, right?
That's what happened. No, so the 4th challenge, if you want the write-up, you can also get that at the Meta CTF booth. Like I said, I'll also put it on YouTube afterwards.
Okay.
I'll give you a hint though, obviously. So it is a man in the middle challenge, right? So what you're gonna need, if I actually look at this right here, it kind of gives you a little mini topology. So you can see that you are at like the red computer .201, there's a switch, and then it seems like from one computer to the other on this switch is a flag that's being submitted. So you are going to need to spoof ARP and then do some SSL stripping to be able to get that flag that you'll find.
You have to do SSL strip as well?
I think so, yeah.
So there's a 302 redirect in there then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, you are redirected, yeah.
Okay, awesome.
So, yes.
Check them out. So with that, do you have anything else?
Yes, so I wanted to read off the names for the people who can go over to the Meta CTF booth and get a prize. The first one is Swamp Rat.
We have Swamp Rat around?
There's Swamp Rat here. You can go to the Meta CTF booth, which is right over there. Wayward Sun. How do you, what's that one, you think?
Seasick?
Seasick?
CEISC
SC.
is the big winner? Is that first place?
I think the first place is Swamp Rat.
So round of applause for Swamp Rat, who gets a shirt, which I think is great.
And then Blink Z, so Blink Z can also get a prize because they registered for the CTF so
I'm
quickly.
just waiting for people's usernames to be Bart Simpson things,
I'm-
like IP freely.
I'm worried it's gonna say like something that I don't realize. And
Oh,
then
it's
I'm
gonna happen. It's gonna happen. You just roll into it. And
And
as soon
then-
as people start laughing, repeat it 9 times.
Yeah, that's
how
every
you go.
time I'm a little
I'm a little bit
nervous.
nervous about it.
So yeah, thanks everybody for participating. Again, if you want to participate at the CTF during the con, it's at metactf.com/join/wildwest2022.
All right, thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, everybody, a round of applause for Serena. By the way, she drove all the way up here from Dallas, and she experienced Wyoming in all of its glory and majesty on the
Yes.
interstate, is what
Yeah.
she said.
It was very flat.
It was.
There was
Lots of wind.
no food for the whole time. I was starving.
Oh, no,
so-
there's food. It's just not food you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like Mad Max Beyond
Yeah.
Thunderdome type thing. But those are my
All right.
people. So,
Yeah.
all right, thank you so much.
Thanks, everyone.
Now, I believe we have Ian coming up here in a little bit. I kind of want to talk a little bit about what's going to go down for the rest of this evening because I have to take off. So the Capture the Flag is live. Can I see that again? We'll read it off again. metactf.com/join/WildWest22. So get in on that and play as much as you can because there's going to be really cool prizes. In fact, if you win or capture the flag, you get a black badge to this particular con. And I don't know if you're all aware, there's a number of conferences that honor each other's black badges. So if you want to go to another con, you can show them your black badge and they'll be like, Wild West Hacking Fest, where the hell's that? So maybe they'll let you on premise. So we just did the pre-con Flash CTF walkthrough. And what's going to be coming up, where's Ian? Is Ian around? He's here earlier. So he's going to be up here in about 4 minutes, and we're going to start the sponsor stampede. Now, one of the things that we're doing and we try to do is take the conference so it's much larger than just this room in this place. And I know that this hurts some of you. We're going to get you outside. And you're going to walk around and you're going to go to various restaurants, casinos, and some bars here in town, and you're going to collect pogs. And he's going to explain how that all works. Now, because I'm kind of in the dark, the prize for tonight's sponsor stampede, when you come back, and the main prize for getting all the pogs and then coming back and playing and going in the raffle is we're going to be giving away an all expenses paid trip back to Wild West Hacking Fest 2023. So we'll pay for your flight, your hotel to get out here. So literally your prize is more me. So that's probably a bit weird when I say it like that. But no, we really want to try to get people to come back out here as much as possible and make it as cool of an experience as we possibly can. Yeah, there you are. Are you ready to start talking about this Poggy Pog thing?
Yeah, sure.
Awesome.
You said the prize wrong. Are you in charge of this company or something?
I am
All right,
actually.
fair enough. I'm
So
gonna talk to
what was
real
the
boss.
prize?
Where's Erica?
Erica, I
Okay.
thought we already talked about it. I just went, honey. So, all right. Do you have a mic or do you need this
You
one?
can give me a handheld.
We got a
Oh,
handheld.
handles on the podium.
All right, so he's got a handheld coming up. So everyone, this is Ian. Ian is one of the masterminds behind one of our sister conferences, B-Sides Orlando. If you've never been to B-Sides Orlando, I think it's one of the coolest B-Sides in the country, not just because he's up here on stage, but it's at Full Sail University. And we got to turn it on, yeah. And the production quality that they do and the students put on there is just really, truly second to none. So we're really happy to have Ian here. And I've actually seen this man in his underwear.
It's
and
true.
I have pictures. And I'm going to share those pictures with anybody who wants me to share them with you.
And you can subscribe to my OnlyFans.
You can.
Yeah, no, please.
Oh,
no.
God.
Yeah.
As people are now looking it up.
Yeah,
Right.
so direct complaints to John Strand. That's John Strand. No, anyway.
Thank you much. All right, so are you ready?
Absolutely.
All right, we'll take it away.
Everyone, thank you, and welcome to Wild West Hack and Fest 2022. I know you've probably heard that already, but it is an absolute pleasure to be here and see all of you again after so many years. Now, how many of you remember what POGs are? Who's old enough to remember POGs? Excellent, wonderful. So, Justin at Red Siege. So when you see him, if you go on the sponsor stampede, please tell him thank you, especially if you have fun with this, because this was his idea. In your packets, when you registered, you should have gotten a package of Doc Connor's Mirth Wafers, keeping with the snake oily Western theme. And in there is a starter pack of 10 POGs and a slammer. And for those who have not familiar with POGs, essentially it works like this. You take your POGs, you stack them up face down. You take a slammer, you throw it at that stack. And when that stack explodes up, you get to keep whatever POGs land face up. Now there's a couple ways to play this. You can go through and say, you take your POGs and stack them up and I'll hit them with the slammer. Or you can say, we're gonna mix our POGs together and I'll get mine back that I get to keep. I'll get yours that flip over and I get to keep them. Here's the thing, right? On that little medicine bottle there is a QR code. Now I know many of you will scoff like, oh, it's filled with malware. It is. But if you don't want to do that, written in very small writing is http bihs.show/pogs1. And that will take you to the blog post on the BHS website that explains everything that I'm saying. So if later you're like, what was that dork in the red jacket saying? Well, it's on the website. So what do you do with these though? Why was this important? Well, one, we've got a lot of sponsors here that make this happen, that help make this happen. You make this happen, sponsors make this happen, and we're very thankful for that, and also the BHS staff and everyone there. So can we please get a quick round of applause, not only just for you, all of you, but all of them as well. Thank you. That's awesome. All right. So John gave the prize wrong because he did. That's fine. There's actually two prizes. So tonight, as you go out, for those who decide to go out to the sponsor stampede, I hope that you do, because it'll be a good time. We have 40 North out there, Riscata. We have Trusted Sec. On your conference map on your agenda that looks like this, you'll notice some sponsor stampede locations. At those locations, many of those sponsors are giving out food, drinks, and they will also have rare POGs. They will have POGs with little memes and whatnot on them. Definitely go see Red Siege because they've got Tim Medine POGs as Red Liege and wearing a cheese head and all kinds of different silly stuff. So please go collect those, because as you come back and you show the POGs from the locations, you will get a raffle ticket. That will enter you in to win a prize tonight. But you can get more raffle tickets. When we come back, we encourage you to play with your other attendees to take their POGs. Because at the end of the conference, there will be a POG wrestling champion. By 4:00 p.m., you can go to the registration booth. You can count out your POGs. They will take your name and how many POGs you have. That's the prize that John described, but there's more with that prize. It is an all expense paid trip up to $1,500, where basically airfare is covered, your badge is covered, hotel is covered to come out to this amazing event again. There is also a Lego DeLorean. There's actually two chances to win a Lego DeLorean. There's one at Flex Track as well, and I want to say that because great minds think alike. But Lego DeLorean, trophy, badge, hotel, flight. That's a big prize. And all we're asking you to do is make friends with these folks here, play some games, and take their stuff, right? Tonight is a badge for the conference for next year and this very cool desk flux capacitor. So you can win that tonight, but if you don't win, you can still keep playing and win the even bigger prize by playing with other folks. And the way you'll get those tickets is sponsors, content, and community. Where are my content community folks? Where's Jason, Caitlin, Cassie? Can you raise your hands if you're in sight of me or if you're ignoring me because you hate me? No, anyway, they're around here. We'll be walking around with sponsors handing out those tickets. So if you play someone new, that's how you get another ticket for tonight. So if you play someone new, you meet someone and say, hey, each of us played each other, we hadn't met before. We'll give you another ticket so that you can go through and win that prize. Very good. So we got prizes, we got pogs, we got all that good stuff. Make sense to everyone? Does it sound fun? Okay. Obviously, some carousing and drinks are needed. Okay, that's fine. So what we're going to do here, and unless someone tells me otherwise, Velda, are you in the sound of my microphone to voicey voice? Velda, paging Velda. Velda to the white courtesy phone. Velda to the white courtesy phone. The stage is for unloading and loading only. Anyway. I'm also looking for the volunteers who want to usher folks around. If they could come to the front of the stage for me, please. Where are my volunteers that are going to lead and herd? We talked about this earlier. We need you. No one listens to me. I've got a giant red coat and a hat on. No one cares. There we go. I see people come. There we go. If you guys could just line up down here. Everyone say, yay! So myself and these folks here, we're going to start leading you out into the great unknown and walking you around to these events. We're going to gather outside here. I've got my handy dandy cane. I'll get a flag on here in just a moment, and we'll march on out and make sure that everyone gets up. And if you've played golf before, you'll recognize this. One of these folks will end up taking you to one bar, one will take you to another, and you'll make a loop around to make sure that you can all have a good time and it's not a couple hundred people trying to clamor into a bar going, can I have a pog and a drink, please? So, by the way, if you're sick of this shtick already, I'm an MC like all day for the next 2 days, so buckle in. Are we ready? There we go. They're like, he's gonna shut up and we're gonna go drink. That's great. Excellent. Folks, if you wouldn't mind, we'll go out down the stairs, out through that main area and walk to the left down. As soon as we get to the edge there, we'll gather, we'll make some groups with however many people are going. We'll split up and I'll give you locations to start at. So let's go. Let's get some pogs. Let's get some drinks. Let's meet some people. Have a good time. Wow, a lot of people getting up. Excellent. Love it. Don't forget, after, come back, bring your pogs back here. Don't forget to come play, register to win, get your tickets, good prizes.